everybody, it's Reckless and welcome to Breaking the Fourth Wall. It is great to be back. I definitely will say that at first, because relocating is a bitch and is extremely stressful. However, I'm glad I did have help. So, it's reset day, and that means it is T12 Tuesday, and this is episode 9, where I show you guys all of the best gear that you need to grab from the vendors in order to achieve Tier 12. What's Tier 12, you ask? Well, I will put a link to a video in the description that explains Tier 12 in depth. But, in short, you want to grab any piece of gear that is 97% or higher for the stats and perks you are looking for. So, what you are looking at right now is Destiny Item Manager, or DIM, and this is what I use to actually look for gear that I have that is Tier 12. However, there is also another program out there called Tower Ghost that does it just as well. Some people would argue that Tower Ghost does it better, but I like using DIM. So, before we get into the video, if you guys enjoy it, hitting that like button and giving your opinion in the comment section below would be greatly appreciated. Now, when you are actually on DIM, you want to go to where it says Vendors. Click on that. And for starters, Eris Morn does not have any gear this week that is Tier 12 accessible, and neither does Varix, so we're going to skip them right over. The Vanguard Quartermaster, Titan Vanguard, Hunter Vanguard, and Warlock Vanguard, none of them have Tier 12 gear, so we're going to skip them. We're going to go straight to the Crucible Handler, which is Lord Shaxx. Now, Lord Shaxx has these pieces of gear every single week, and they probably will not change until the next big update, which is going to be the Age of Triumph, and it may not even change even after that. So, we do have Warlock, Hunter, and Titan gauntlets, all at 98%. They all have shotgun loader. They all have intellect and discipline, so we're going to skip over that part. However, as for the perks on them, the Hunter gauntlets have Switchblade as well as momentum transfer. The Titan gauntlets have rain blows as well as momentum transfer. And the Warlock gauntlets have snap discharge and momentum transfer. So they all have some perk that increases melee attack speed as well as gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. And if I am correct, that is actually, yeah, that's all of them. As for the Future War Cult, you get 2 pieces of gear, both at 98%. God damn it. Warlock boots as well as a class item. I apologize, I'm trying to do this fast. I attempted to do this video earlier, but for some reason it didn't record. So I'm trying to get this out of the way. As for the perks on the Warlock boots, you get fusion rifle ammo as well as rocket launcher ammo and arc double down. And for the class item, you get hand cannon focus as well as sidearm focus and crucible champion. Moving on down to Dead Orbit, we have 2 pieces of gear for the Hunter, both at 98%. Hunter gauntlets have intellect and strength on them, and this has Switchblade as well as momentum transfer and sniper rifle loader, as well as the boots, which have intellect and strength. And this has fusion rifle ammo as well as rocket launcher ammo and void double down. Moving down to rank 2, there are 2 pieces of gear at 99%, one being a Hunter helmet and a Titan chest piece. The Hunter helmet has intellect and strength, and this has access to assets, heavy lifting, and innervation. However, I personally prefer actually having better already instead of innervation. And as for the Titan chest armor, we have intellect and strength. And perks on this are pulse rifle ammo, as well as shotgun ammo, void recovery, and void armor. Moving down to New Monarchy, there's 1 piece of gear that is T12 accessible, and that is a Titan mark at 98%. This has intellect and discipline with hand cannon focus, as well as machine gun focus, and crucible champion. Moving down towards the speaker does not have any gear that is Tier 12 accessible this week. However, if you take a trip to Shiro 4 in the Iron Temple, you can get this wonderful Mantle of Galeon, which is a 100% roll with intellect and discipline, and it also has auto rifle focus as well as fusion rifle focus and crucible champion. Now, if you know anything about, well, any type of gear that you have to get from Shiro 4, you need a legendary class item in order to purchase it. Now, it has to be a drop because you cannot get one that you buy and automatically come to him and actually gives it to you, which would be nice if you could do that. But you got to grind for that legendary class item, engram, and pretty much buy it that way. Now, if we come down to our wonderful friend Tyra Karn, she does have one piece of gear that is over 100%, and it is the Memory of Fellwinter, which has intellect, discipline, and strength. Discipline and strength being the primary two. And for some reason, they're trolling us having intellect, and I have no idea why. Reason why they're trolling us is because of the perk of the Memory of Fellwinter, which you lose your super. So intellect means nothing, but you gain an extra grenade and melee charge, and small boost to all stats. Orbs grant melee and grenade energy. So once again, having that extra intellect on this pretty much is useless, but it is still a good artifact to have. So by all means, go ahead and grab that as well. Moving down to the exotic armor blueprints. Now you can pick one of these up, and as soon as Zerg comes on Friday, which is tomorrow in a couple of hours, you can actually get the glass needles, and you can re-roll these for a chance to actually have a higher roll. Now, I actually have 2 of the Ophidian aspects, and even though they were nerfed, one of them is 98% and the other is 100%. And I got those by re-rolling with glass needles. Now, glass needles is very pricey, but if you have a lot of strange coins, then it won't even matter to you. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for all your support. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications if you haven't already. Once again, it is great to be back. It is definitely a stressful thing when it comes to relocating. So, I'm Reckless, and remember, own your success, and I will see you guys next time.